None of that.
Yes, sir.
Skip. I'm your mama.
Anyway, we back. Atlanta Carcast back at the helm of the ship, back in the saddle. Party people, by the sound of my voice, we welcome you to another episode. This is season 6, episode 18. We never tell people that. That's a lot of episodes, and we really don't keep a specific order. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, but it's lower than normal. But okay,
It's low?
You cool. Keep going.
Okay, I got it. I'm back. Anyway, welcome back. Hold on, we are all jacked up. This is not right. Let's get some order in this house. You don't belong over here. Skip Head was throwing me off. Hold on,
I can't.
Anyway, I go by the name of Mister. Every week I've been changing my caption. This week it says, "I'm not the sharpest bulb," and if you know, you know who said it, and he's an idiot.
That one all the way up because it should be sharpest.
This Miss TJ, the purple one, looking extra beautiful. Got some of that radiation from the sun over the weekend, looking beautiful as ever. If y'all need anything, you know where to find her. www.thx.com for everything. Everything is on there. Consultation, judging, feng shuiing.
I don't think the judging is on that website, but that's okay. Go ahead. Carry on.
There's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You know, it is what it is. Hit a line. Above her, as always, Mr. Skip of Skip's Trophies and More. Get your orders in. This man has some new equipment, so we adding more things to the arsenal. We can engrave, we can build stuff. We damn near got everything but a 3D printer over there.
I got a 3D printer.
A 3D printer.
I have.
Oh,
well, shit!
Ain't nobody gonna pay for a 3D printer, so I don't even advertise it.
Go make me a pistol. Anyway, pistol for the one time. Anyway, get your orders in. Yeah, season is amongst us. You know, if y'all ain't got your trophy orders in, I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all got to get them in right now because the price is going to go up. Queen Kong in the middle had a great weekend in the city of ATL. Even though we missed her, we were away. It would have been great if we connected, but sometimes that's how the universe do it. But the city was turned up, and we got a lot more to cover about that coming up. So stay put. Last but certainly not least, the man, the myth, the legend, BTL, built to inspire, Night Hizzle with the tizzle. People, what it do?
Man, well, hey, I did my game.
Hey, take it away. How was your week? It was good.
Oh, you talking to me? It was good. I'm really happy to be here. On a serious note, I want to say that the city of Atlanta has lost another one. In a former life, I was very involved in the music industry / by proxy of being a restaurant owner / bar owner, and someone that I got to know extremely well, Andre Lett, also known as Drez the Beatnik, passed the other day. And I just want to send my condolences to his family and all his close friends. I'm happy to be here because we are losing people every single day. And y'all make fun of me every time I say that, but it's so real what's going on as we age and life continues to life, that I just want to say that each and every one of you all who watch us, who continue to support us, we love you and we appreciate you. And if I don't get a chance to tell you in person, I'm saying it right here. I love you and I appreciate you. Life is short and it's fleeting. And we just all need to take better care of how we treat each other that we love and care about. So that's what I got this week. How about that?
Right.
Yeah.
Man, our weekend was loaded starting last Friday. We got a lot to cover here in a little bit. But, we had some incidents, and all of them good except for one, and we'll cover that too here in the good, bad, and ugly or what have you. But like Miss TJ said, man, don't stop, don't not give the flowers that you get. Don't wait.
That's what it's all about.
Phone call or send a text. You know what I mean? Because you find yourself saying, "Man, I should have." You know, so I understand it completely. But other than that, man, my weekend was great. So cover it all, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what was the VJ name? They used to be on what, MTV or BET?
Ananda. Yep. She died.
Mm-hmm. 2 years old.
Yeah. Sly Stone died. It's been a week.
She was fighting cancer.
Yeah.
Cancer.
Yeah, she had stage 4 cancer. So it's just a lot going on.
Queen Kong, you made it to Atlanta. You made it back home safely. What's the vibes? I know your week was excellent.
Lit. I'm still recovering. Lit. No, you know what I'm saying? I told you the week ain't over yet, and I need a full week to recover all the way until Sunday. Auntie was outside.
Yeah. I seen the one when y'all was on the hood of the roof of your car, your truck, and the police was sitting there with the lights on, and they started hitting the little siren thing. And one of the girls just started patting her ass at the car.
Yeah. He held on the siren. I was like, "Hey, my phone gone now. You got to wait till I get down till it go off."
You know what that tells you though? That tells you that there's no drugs in the vehicle and everything is legit.
Oh yeah.
Doing all of that, and the police pull up. All the guilty niggas be like, "Turn it down, put the weed up, get the gun, put it in the bag, do this, do that."
It's funny you say that because the whole weekend I was riding around on vanity tags.
Oh wow!
Like I completely forgot about just the Queen Kong tag whole weekend.
You listen.
Wow.
But I didn't have no issues. Nobody.
But you know that also speaks volumes to the cops too, man. Mm-hmm. They understood everything was happening here, and they were mainly concerned about bad shit. You know, the race and y'all having fun playing music didn't affect them and didn't cause no problem. They let y'all have fun. Kudos to them for that, all of them.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. All right, Nighthawk, you kind of been missing in action. I don't know what the hell up, but I don't know. Well, everybody was outside. So you outside when we ain't outside. Is that what I'm picking up?
I was outside a little bit, but my week, it was all right. My week I'm getting used to my week now because now I'm working at nighttime overnight, so that's why I be quiet now. But I was outside this weekend. I was all up and down Terra Boulevard. That's what the action was.
I heard.
What was happening on Terra Boulevard? What we missed?
Every which way.
But they said the police. No, you can answer this question. They said the police was shutting a lot of stuff down on Tara too, wasn't it?
Not really. It started from the top. You know, Red them had their thing at the top at the cafe, and then at the lake going towards Escobar, the old Escobar. 2 Chainz was having a block party down that way. So it was
okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, people, it was a lot of activity this weekend. A lot. I'm telling you. I mean, everything from the Rick Ross car show, what was it, Street Whips, and Themes on the Beach, and
car culture, whatever it was.
Culture Fest.
And then they had a car show called This Atlanta. And then had the car show at the Qwueen Cafe. Mm-hmm. So
and the car show fashion show.
Oh yeah. Anything about that?
I hadn't heard anything about it. I saw the
All right, so
videos. It looked lit. It looked lit.
we're gonna cover all of that in the segment that we like
The
to call
good, the bad, and the ugliest. Only on Atlanta Carcast.
All
Before
right,
we get into
so
it, I got some shout outs. Before we get into it. So, firstly, I want to send a super shout out to Theme Cars R Us, Batman, and Mrs. Pennywise. Thank you guys. We had an amazing weekend. Sun in the sun. It was hot as hell. I don't know why. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be so hot. It was hot as hell. It was even hot on the inside.
Florida showed up, boy.
it was in whole Florida.
Okay,
It
anyway,
was in whole
I want to send a shout out to the Misfit Toys of Atlanta, Kim Possible and Rod, and the International Young Chefs, especially the two girls that always seem to Mr. Tesla seems to be picking on all the time. I can't remember their names. You remember their
They're
names?
my twins.
Your twins? Okay, twins. Hi. Shout out twins. Strictly Family Florida, the Street Predators of Walton Beach, Florida, the Head Turners of Emerald Coast, Chaotic Creations, Florida, the Dream Team of Jacksonville, Florida, of course, my family Street Royalty, Blackhawk ATL and Warrior University, ASX, Swag Pack Shack and Friends, No Friction, Cruella came to do what she came to do. About that life. And if you haven't seen my girl Dragon Vet's car yet, if you haven't seen it, she's coming for some throats. She, as y'all say, Queen Kong, she's applying pressure. She got that pressure. So I don't know if I missed anybody. If I missed anybody, charge it to just a lot of people being there, not my heart. But it was a great time. It was a great show. It was a lot of fun catching up with friends and family and seeing the tweaks and things. Oh, Scat Girl Roz, got to see her. Thor. I mean, it was just a lot of people. Batman.
The Hellcat Joker.
Yeah, it was just a lot. It was a lot of heat out there. So it was a great show. Just wanted to give that shout out. Also wanted to give a shout out to 5-Star. We bought the minivan. We got on the track in the minivan like we said we would. Had a blast. That was quite fun. Skip hit that. He hit that too on the. We passed the Ford Ranger and we were quite excited. Go ahead, Skip.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna start on Friday at 5-Star Corvette's light show / two-step show / exhaust show / car show / go around the track. Thursday night on the podcast, we said we had a minivan. They asked us where we coming. I was like, yeah, we're gonna bring the minivan. They thought we were playing, ladies and gentlemen. Showed up in a Honda, whatever it was, it's a Honda minivan. A rental, right? So when everybody saw us, they're like, where's the minivan? I said, it's in the parking lot. And you ain't bringing no minivan. I said, I'll be right back. So I ran and got it, came in through the gate, pulling up like I was gonna go on the track. So hip hop's wife of 5-Star Corvette said, oh, you want to go on the track? I was like, not really.
Amy. Yeah.
So they went, bought the tickets and everything, and I was like, okay, come on, Miss TJ. I told my wife, y'all come on, get in. We're going around the track. So listen, y'all, I'm not finished. It comes the good part. So all the Corvettes, Mustangs, all horsepower cars are in front of us, right? And a Ford Ranger. So I said, I'm going to beat that Ford Ranger. We get in line. And of course, they got the radio station they got to tune your car to so they can talk to you in the car. Mm-hmm. So they tell us the do's and the don'ts. Don't pass the face car. Blah, 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 blah. All the while, Miss Lady down here is in the back seat in the second row of the minivan messing with the shades and just messing with stuff, right? So she says, I'm going to sit in the middle so I can talk trash, so I can get a good view. So we saw one of our good friends of the show, Mr. Skull, on the sideline watching. Called him. We decided to call him. Said, come on, man, get in the van with us.
Skip, we can't hear you.
Huh?
We can't hear you.
You can hear me, bro?
We hear you now.
Yeah, we
I
could
think
hear you
the further,
before.
like you further went back or something like that, and then I don't know, but yeah.
Okay.
So now the pace car driver, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now we know the real NASCARs go 200 miles an hour around that track. That pace car driver he took off, right? So when I pull out 30 miles an hour. Never been on the racetrack, so I take the van around. We go up on the bank, 30 miles an hour, and I see everybody slowly pulling away. So Miss Push Button in the back seat. It's right on the gas. I said, well, I don't care about the push button. I'm gonna go fast as I'm gonna go. So I got used to the little bank and how to come off of it, because you don't understand when you come off of that bank like that, your car will level out. And if you're not going fast enough, you'll slide a little bit. So we slid a little bit and everybody tightened up. Only going like 40 miles an hour. So I sped up. I got up to 80. So when you get sorry about that.
When this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious shit.
Listen, the faster you go, the more your car drifts up the bank. So I got like 85 and I was in the second lane from the wall. Somebody, is that all you can go? And I hit it and it went overdrive. Woo! And somebody said, "Oh shit, let me sit back."
I did. I sat back.
When I come off the bank into the straightaway down home, of course, I started. Right? And then I told myself, I said I was going to go fast. But I saw that Ford Ranger. I was like, oh, I got to get him. So when I passed him, I slowed down. But man, when I tell you we had a ball, man, it was nice. 5-star, y'all killed the game. I'm not sure about what happened Saturday, but I'm hoping and think y'all had a good turnout. But we had a ball with y'all. Now,
We picked up a passenger. Hold on. We picked up a passenger, Skullkeeper. So Skullkeeper is in the car with us, and he'd never been on the track either. So that was kind of fun. If you missed our video on Instagram, it is on Instagram. Us in the van on the track, and you can hear all of us oohing and ahhing and hollering and screaming and being scared. And Miss Michelle saying, "I'm scared. I'm scared."
That's a doggone shame.
Fast forward, we leave the track.
That's crazy.
Go to Theme Cars us Saturday. Jump up early Saturday morning, get on the road, get down there. Everything is good. Shout out to Theme Cars us for putting on a great show again. And Miss TJ named everybody that was there. And if we forgot somebody, charged it to her head, not her heart. There was a lot of people there. Well, it was enough people there. I'm gonna say because we could have got more because some of y'all just flaked out. No, but we had a ball, and we had an Uno tournament, a domino tournament, and a spade tournament. And I'm proud to say that all 3 trophies came back to Atlanta. Last Thursday that she was gonna kick ass in the Uno tournament, and she did, kicking his ass down here for the championship.
She. I mean, you know, she won. So.
Gotcha, bitch.
I love you, Lady Icon. I love you. She beat me in like 2.5 seconds.
Y'all sat down and was getting back up. I'm like, what the hell did y'all decide to quit? It was quick.
Nah, she beat me real fast. It was
And then
super fast.
from International Young Chef, Miss Kim Possible's husband, he beat me for the championship in domino. And Miss Qwueen and her partner won the spade tournament. So all of those championship plates came back to Atlanta. And great weekend, man. There was one incident. It involved somebody else, and we ain't need to talk about that because that was a downer kind of. It was an isolated incident. All of us weren't there because if we had been, it would have made the news. But
yeah, definitely.
But great show, man. Great turnout. Atlanta showed up like they normally do. Spawn 704. I see him in the chat. He had a versus against Thor. And shout out to Spawn for even putting up a fight because that Thor car was super clean. It truly was. And that was pretty much.
All right, Queen, what you got? You got a lot. I know you got a lot. We got a new name for your car. Hair weave killer.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know. We came in Saturday. Yeah, we came in Saturday. Days all mixed up. I'm telling y'all. So we left early. Yeah, we came in Saturday, maybe like 10-ish or whatever. Got the cars cleaned up. Took naps and stuff like that. Then we headed to the block party. So on the way to the block party, it started raining. This is the Street Whips block party. Forgive me if I don't know the area. Over there by Atmosphere. Is that what the place is called? Atmosphere?
Yeah.
Nightclub?
Okay.
130. Yeah. All right. So we head over there to the block party. I didn't know, evidently you got to get to block parties early. Okay? Because when we got there, the block was already partying. What? Because it was already lit. Like it was in it, and it was already raining too still. So we, drove around. We found a little park area, whatever, on the end of the parking lot. So we out there. It started raining again, so everybody, sat in their cars for a little bit, and then it stopped raining. So it was, time to turn up and have a good time. So we're having a good time. And I guess how it comes up on the embankment over there. I didn't know that. I guess it's a turning lane, but people were parked in the turning lane and stuff like that. And then people were starting to build out in the streets. And then I thought something was going wrong because then I saw everybody whoosh, like run up the embankment. But then the top 5 fellows was out there burning out in the street. So I was like, oh, okay, Yeah. So, I mean, it wasn't nothing wrong. It was just out there burning out in the street, having a good time. So the night went on without a hitch. Nobody was hurt. I was nervous now. When them girls got on top of my truck, I'm always nervous with anybody else that gets on top of my truck and I know that they may have partaken in alcohol, that somebody's going to fall off. Nobody fell off, though. I'm just always worried about that, especially since it was raining and it was wet. So I had to get a towel because Dollar General was right there, dry it off so nobody slips or falls. So the next morning, we get up to get ready for the Street Whip show. And I said, well, let me get up there to put my camera on it because I got one of those, the Insta360 cameras. So I get on top there, stuff all on top of the truck that people didn't drop. Combs, IDs, all kinds. I was like, why is this stuff still on top of the truck? We didn't drove all the way back to the hotel, still sitting up there.
So they don't do damage to the vehicle when they do that?
She got a cage.
No,
a cage in it, Mark.
I got a steel cage in it. So it's not gonna cave in, and I got a real good clear coat on my paint, a real good clear coat, so I have no issues, like nothing. Wash it off like it's nothing, like nobody's up there.
Tennis shoes and flat shoes, you'll be all right.
Yeah. So
I guess I can't get on your truck then. I don't never wear no flat shoes. So
whatever, lady.
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever. Okay, I'm just gonna say I've seen you in some flat shoes before.
Ain't it? But so we go to the Street Whip show. This is my first year ever going to Street Whips. So of course I'm lost anyway, like which way to go, how you gonna turn in and do all this stuff. So when we got it settled, they was like, hey, go to the back with all the stunt walls and everybody with the music and stuff. I drove back there, instant headache. I said, oh hell no, I'm not parking back here. You crazy as hell. You think ain't no way you think it would be a waste of money for me to park back here with other music bills and everybody just trying to play over everybody. Let's head back up to the front. So we went back up in the first bay, and I'm not sure if it was KJ or not because he was talking to Dimitri, but he was like, hey, I really want the music trucks, back there in the back. And then he was like, well, my wife doesn't have a stunt wall. She just, here she plays a good time. She, monitors everybody's mood. So if somebody feels like it's too loud or whatever, she'll turn it off. She ain't like, how some people do. So he let me stay up there. And as the night winded on down,
You got loose.
Turn that truck on. Nobody had an issue. Everybody out there dancing around it, and they actually said the same thing. They liked being there. I was the only music build over there, and it, playing not everything extra crazy or whatever, but it was something everybody could hear, dance to, vibe to, and it was a good time. So stayed out there. We went back to the hotel, to park the trucks to go ahead and go eat at Spawn Divots. So we went to Spawn Divots, and you out there talking about the truck and stuff like that. And the manager was like, "Well, hey, I know y'all come here all the time because that's the only place we really eat." So he was like, "You want to, if it's all right, come bring the truck back up here." And I was like, "Well, we only 3 minutes away. I'll go get the truck for you." He let us come get the truck, and y'all know how Spawn Divots is. You got to come around that corner, and that's the only way you come. He said, "You can just park it right there. They can go back out the other way."
Wow.
Turned it on up.
You have your avenue hopping, huh?
Yeah, right. We turned it on up. So we had a good time, and then so that was my weekend. Just a lot of turn up action.
Fully loaded weekend. All right, Nighthawk, top that.
I can't top that now, but Saturday I went to Qwueen Cafe, whatever it is on Terra Boulevard with the retards. They had a good turnout, you know what I'm saying? They had actually a lot of trophies for their car show. Misfit was there, Highway Hogging was there, I was there, a couple of Mo Clubs was there. So they really had a good turnout, no drama. Everybody was out there getting along, dancing in the parking lot. They didn't make you go on the inside. So it was a really nice vibe. You right on Terra Boulevard, seeing everybody go down the road, all the show cars anyway.
Okay. So Nighthawk, I see there's a part 2 of the Boots on the Ground trail ride coming up. You gonna send me that flyer?
Which one? It's a lot of them. Like
another one in Sparta. They're gonna have another one in Sparta.
July 16th or something.
11th through the 12th.
Oh, I was wrong. Way off on the date.
Damn, I can't go.
But there's 2 of them going on that day. It's one down here at Atlanta Motor Speedway going too. So.
Oh wow.
I know there's one in Sparta.
Yeah, that's the one in Sparta.
Well, it's about 2.5 hour ride.
Oh, that's not bad.
Well, no, you know what? Augusta.
From till them, everybody, because my club left from there, it went number like 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh, from Conyers?
Yeah.
Y'all
okay.
No, y'all get on like at exit 90 something, and you get off at exit 138. Yeah. So
it's not too bad.
It's not bad.
Too bad.
Yeah,
all right,
there's no service.
Nothing else really to add. I was at Themes on the Beach as well. Shout out to Theme Cars R Us, Miss Pennywise, Mackle, Batman, everybody that supported the show, his vendors. What was the company that used to be Wheel Time? They changed the name or something.
Mega Wheel.
Shout out to them. Shout out to all the vendors. The vendors was super nice. They were great hosts as well. International chefs, they're very near dear to our hearts. So shout out to them. It was a good show. It was a good vibe. It's always a great vibe at that show. There's never any drama. That goes without being said. It was fun. Simon Says was dope. We got the kids out in like 30 seconds. It was like crazy.
Magic Wheel.
If y'all in the building when we host the show and we do Simon Says, it is something to see. I don't know if anybody saw it on social media, but it is super fun and you have to pay attention. And each time I'm doing it, I'm getting better and better and better. So if you think you can beat me or you think you can win, let's see.
The new thing you implemented, they won't last long now.
I got them every time with something so simple, and I kept saying, "Hands on your hip." They was out of there, Nighthawk. They was jumping like flies.
People say you went to the car show this Atlanta. The one I was telling you about over on Mount Zion on Mondays. See, it got a little crazy out there. Everybody named Mama came out there. Y'all sick.
So it's like, shout out to all the different shows.
Oh no, what happened?
Putting their feet in the water.
Nah. They just probably overexerted themselves. Let me tell y'all a funny story, right? Funny story. Super shout out to my boo, Lauren. I love her. This is Mobile Detailers United, Skeet
what you
and
said about me?
Navia's daughter.
The
Anyway,
co-host.
yeah, she was our co-host. Skip was moving around all day, parking cars, doing what Skip does. And he had to sit down for a minute. We had to give him some water. And she said, 7 years old, he'd be all right. He's just having a heat flash. When I tell you, we died, like, and the way she said it so matter of factly, like she was like literally, she's some reincarnate grandma. She said, he'd be all right. He's just having a heat flash. It was hilarious. Hilarious.
And that's a little woman right there.
Yes, we love her. We love her.
You know what we forgot? Shout out to Theme Cars Us, man. Another time. We did a 50-50 raffle. You know, where the winning ticket gets half the money raised and then the other half goes to a charity. This is the first time I've seen this where the charity was there and they didn't know it. They donated the other half of the 50-50 raffle to the International Young Chefs, man.
Mhm.
And that caught them off guard too. So kudos to y'all for even doing that right there in front of everybody, for them to actually see that it wasn't a money grab. So yeah, that was a good thing. And shout out to the International Young Chefs again, man. They did.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
so we're gonna keep this thing rolling because we got a lot to pack into this show. DC Mixon, yes, for your feedback. We're gonna get to the topic of tonight's show. If you haven't already read it, or if you're not paying attention, you're just listening and you're driving.
Hey, Tracy.
The topic of tonight's show is it disrespectful to post flaws on other people's bills after a car show? But before we get to that, Miss TJ, take it away for our special guests.
Our next guest is a friend of the show, been on the show a couple times, hailing from North Carolina with Kick Off the Summer Car Show. Let's bring to the stage our friend Travis, aka Spawn.
Welcome back. How y'all doing?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, player?
What up, Joe?
Y'all doing, man? Pleasure to be on the
Spawn
show.
704.
Well, it's actually Mr. 704, but
Okay, we go
704.
We even
You can't
change.
keep changing your handles, bro. Because first when you had the other theme, you had an Instagram name, then you changed it, and now you
I switch it up, bro. I'm sorry.
it's confusing.
Okay,
Y'all
I was wrong. It's not Spawn. It's Mr. 704.
Okay.
I got
So
it right here.
So you got a car show coming up.
Yes, I do. If
Kick
you hear
off.
thunder in the background, that's just we got bad storm.
Yeah, we got some bad storms out here too.
I can see the
So-
lightning in your background.
Stupid.
Tell us all about Kick Off the Summer. This is the 3rd or the 4th? The 5th. Where we been? Number 5. Tell us about it.
Yes. Number 5. This is number 5. A kick off the summer. I think this is going to be the biggest one that we actually going to throw in the Lexington, North Carolina area. We added a lot of different things to the plate. So we got, of course, Nighthawk, as you can see, is the host with the most. So he actually hosted the show and did the show when we was in Greensboro. And it was a great turnout and a great success in Greensboro. And shout out to him for just doing what he do best. But this year, I think it was going to be a little bit different. We're honoring the ladies.
Okay.
Again, I believe in honoring the top dope females of this car game. So we're honoring the ladies in a very special way this year too.
All right. That's what's up.
Okay.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. So the show is next Saturday. No, I'm sorry, June 28th. June 28th. It's going to be in Lexington, North Carolina this time.
Yep.
Tickets are how much? Go ahead and give us the price.
Online sales right now, regular. We're still pushing online sales until the 14th. So online sales, you can get regular pricing. Regular at $25, VIP 40, and spectators is just $5. But I'm gonna keep it at $5 all day.
All right. We see you got a lot of categories. Can you break down what those categories are?
Oh man, I got a couple. Let's see. We got the biggest one really is the lady driven. I really want to touch on that.
Okay.
So the lady driven is something that I created. Me and my buddy Marcus Talley created from Florida. A lot of the ladies out here don't get a lot of love, and they don't get the respect that they deserve about their bills. Even though this is a male dominated thing, but the ladies don't get the love. So I said, why not honor the dopest female in this card game? So what we did, me and John, we decided to, instead of we got the best in show, but instead of doing the best in show, we're going to do a lady driven, but it's going to be like a best in show only for the ladies. So the ladies will get honored as well as the best in show. So we're going to do those two at the end. So I'm really excited about that one.
So you got 5 years in. If you can name the evolution in like 5 seconds from year 1 to year 5, what's the evolution of this show?
Year
what's
one,
really different that you've taken away from all 5 years to land you where you are now?
Year one, it was, always year one will always be, you always have flaws, stuff like that. Year two, it's about the same, but in time, I started to perfect my craft, and I started to, tweak up a little things. I said, well, how can I make Kick Off the Summer better? How can I make my show better? So I incorporated John Driver in 2023. I incorporated him as my partner. And ever since then, he came up with a lot of ideas, like how we can make our shows better. Like, get a DJ that gravitates to the everybody, step up on trophies, stuff like that, marketing, better promotion, stuff like that. We had to step it up this time. And I think this year, we're very excited about this year because it took me a long time to get to this point, Skip. It took me a long time.
Security.
It took me a long time, brother. But special shout out to Skip, because Skip will always motivate me every time I felt like I was, Skip, what I need to do to make this better. And Skip will always say, brother, just be yourself, and it'll fall into play. So special shout out to Skip, Nighthawk. Y'all, just thank y'all for just keeping me and motivating me and pushing me to throw these shows. And this year it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be better. I think it's gonna be better than last year. I'm excited.
Let me guess one of the things he told you, which is one of the dumbest, smartest things I ever heard.
Smartest thing.
Dumbest thing I ever heard.
He said he's not the sharpest bulb, so
He says, man, listen, you gonna get what you gonna get.
That's all you gonna get.
That is literally the dumbest, smartest thing.
I'm just gonna say it like this: when you come to Kick Off the Summer this year, you're gonna get boots on the ground. You're gonna get that. When you get to Kick Off the Summer, you're gonna get skating, because it's kind of, the facility's like a Dave and Buster. So you're not gonna be outside in the hot sun. So you actually can go inside, play pool. It's a throw axe hold. If you're good at throwing axe at a target, you can do that. It's got a bar, cornhole, and we got a skating rink on the other side for the kids, and the kids get free skate rentals. And they get to skate for free.
I got something.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we skipping because I know he's skipping all over the place. Friday, Travis have a light show Friday. For everybody that's coming in town, it's free. Light show is free.
Yes. First, second, and third place, best in show, get the Pirate Coin, sponsored by Black Pearl Showboards.
All right, Black Pearl Showboards. Shout out, Brett.
Yep.
Travis, what's the Pirate Coins?
$50. So it's a pirate chest with $50, like, I think it's like the dollar coins.
Yeah.
But so instead of giving you a $50 bill, Brett gonna give you $50 in pirate coins in a pirate chest.
That's his trademark. That's
his
dope.
trademark.
Yeah.
So we decided to do our own thing, which is first, second, and third place lights, and then the Pirate Coin is the best show. Whoever got the best light overall will get that. And shout out to Smiley Tracy, because last year she killed it last year. So shout out to Smiley Tracy for her lights was just wonderful last year. If y'all didn't see it, man. But the light show is totally free. I mean, it's just gonna be fun. You can go inside, you can play pool. We just gonna have a family-filled weekend. It's just gonna be fun. This is gonna be a kick off the summer extravaganza weekend, man. That's all I can say.
I got something to say.
What's that?
That man came on here and gave me all these props and thanking me and this and that, and still went and got his trophy from somebody else.
Oops,
I
backstage.
ain't mad. Man, I ain't mad.
Hey man, my sponsor's been sponsoring A&M Precision Laser for years, man. So
he's still talking. He's still talking.
I still got you. Still always be my boy.
You still talking. Let me finish. Thank you. Again, I'm not mad. I'm just picking. I can't get all the business. I get it, and I respect that. I'm just having fun. Don't take it no kind of way.
Oh, I did.
Me.
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Good show. We got a lot of good people on here that really ain't got nothing to do that weekend, so they may just take that trip.
Right.
And I'll make sure you video it, man, and put it out there. But I just had to dig at you right there, though.
Nothing wrong. But really, to get back on the categories, we got top 25, Mr. Marks. We got top 25. We got best stance. We got a lot of import trophies.
Best stance.
Yeah, best stance on best stance import, best stance GM. I think that's on there. So, and then we got best interior import, best interior domestic. I mean, we got farthest driven, and then farthest driven club. We added that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be there. So,
and then we also have most rep club. That's we always keep that. And then I'll have the Legends Award, and I get to pick my Legends Award winner at the end of the show. And the Legends Award is a person that goes above and beyond the community, that does not only car stuff, but goes out and makes a statement in the community and does stuff that's, life-changing, whether it's dealing with help feeding the homeless or going to the cancer center and talking to the kids, stuff like that. So that's my award, that I award somebody that goes above. And it's not about clout. It's about what you do for the community. It's about how you present yourself as an individual and not about the car. So I'm going to reward one individual with the Legends Award this year. Oh man, I'm broke, bro. I ain't got that.
Tiny wants to know best truck.
Yes, we got best truck too.
Best Corvette.
Best Corvette.
Not this year.
How you go?
Hey man, look, man. I'll talk to him.
Bullshit.
I'll talk to him, see if I can squeeze best Corvette in there. But right now, I'm just excited about this, just the whole thing, the evolution of kick off the summer. And I mean, it's getting better and better every year. And I'm just excited to bring all of y'all, me and myself and John and Nighthawk. We're just glad to bring y'all the best car show in the state of North Carolina, because that's what we strive to do.
Okay, then.
We're going to strive to be the king of North Carolina's car show. That's what me and John are going to do. And
you got to invite us a little sooner.
What part of North Carolina is it in again?
Lexington, North Carolina. So it's kind of like 45 minutes from, you might well say Concord and Charlotte. It's like right up 85 north.
Above Concord?
Above Concord. So if you go past Salisbury, boom, it's right there. Yep.
About 3 hours. Okay.
So
then
I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody.
Travis, let them know your trophies are not like the regular car show trophies. They are.
No.
We're not gonna say what they are.
No, I'm going to tell y'all right now, my trophies are not like the regular car shows trophies. They are very custom made. I picked these out. I designed them. I showed them to my brother from another mother. He's seen them. They are not the average trophies that you're going to see. So I'm actually going to debut one tomorrow. So check my Instagram tomorrow. You will see the first trophy that we're gonna break.
You might as well
You didn't want to debut it on Atlanta Car Cast.
That's bullshit,
man.
I don't know what you're
My
talking about.
sponsor just like he just sent it to me, and I'm like, man, you caught me in the middle of being on the podcast, but you'll see it tomorrow, man. Trust me, it's not hard.
They say
Skip, what's that look for?
Right now. Like
He
right
gonna
now.
come over here and advertise his little car show and gonna get his trophy to somebody else, and he can't even show his damn trophy.
I still love you, brother.
Did you say little? His little car show?
Yeah, it's little.
Here you go. We ain't gonna do that.
I really hate that word, little. I hate
Okay,
little.
I was being facetious. Don't no.
But again, you know, just look for family feel fun. Just kids, it's kid friendly. We all about the kids. Me and John been about the kids ever since he joined the team, and we're gonna give kids free stuff like we do every year. We give kids free stuff. So you're gonna see a big garbage bag full of toys, all kind of ambiance. We're just gonna give to the kids.
How old you gotta be to be a kid? Could you be like older than
50 something?
Nah, not real. Nah. You know what? Hey, but you can get that. You can go in and get that little $250 wrap. All you gotta do is go get a ticket.
Mister. Ain't nobody tell you to be talking about my age in this. 50 something my ass.
Just because you ordered a kitty cheese from Zaxby's don't make you.
I did. I ordered a kids meal. I ordered a kids meal everywhere I go, and
it won't even eat it all.
Listen. I also bring bubbles everywhere I go, right? And that one at the end always be like, why you always got to have these bubbles? Everybody like bubbles.
They do.
Everywhere. I'm a kid. I'm a big kid, okay? I'm a big kid.
Well, I'll make sure that I have something special for you to bring down the road tonight. How about that?
All right.
I'm
Well,
charging
good
about
luck to our co-host Nighthawk, who's hosting. You know, because you know he didn't book me, so I guess Nighthawk will have to do.
Y'all crazy.
They'll just make it work, you know.
Clutching my pearls.
Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck to you, Travis. We wish you much success. Don't be a stranger. We support you here on Atlanta Carcast for sure. Do not be a stranger. If y'all in that area, please support it. You can't miss it. It's a straight shot if you're in the metro area here, or if you're in Queen Kong's area. I guess you just head north, right? Because the states are like on top of each other.
straight up 85 north. You cannot miss it.
You can't miss
85 north.
And
there you
I
go.
want to point this out too. He's got very valuable. I ain't gonna say valuable trophies. Not like it's bad, but he has above standard trophies. But look at those prices on that flyer. Put that back up there. It don't seem like he has the trophies that he has because this man got sponsors. So that's a great value in the price and the cost of his show for what you get. So if you want quality, high quality hardware at a great price, this is the show for you. A lot of categories right there on the bottom. It's going down. What time the gates open?
10 o'clock. But VIP, if you do VIP needs to be there. If you purchase VIP tickets, you need to be there at 9. Only VIP
now Travis,
can get in.
No, hold on, Travis. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all if y'all don't know, it's a great indication that white people are involved. If you have to show up at 9 o'clock, I'm gonna let you know right now. White people are involved.
You got to give them time. The reason why we say 9 o'clock because to give them time to have their setups, because get everything ready for the actual show actually starts. So anybody that purchased the tickets are still available. But if you get VIP, please be there at 9 o'clock. Please.
All right.
Gotcha. All right. So there you have it, people.
Kick off the summer, June 28th is going down.
June 27th and 28th. We got the light show the 27th, and the 28th is the big show.
All right, there it is. There it is. Thank you, Travis. We appreciate you.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a
Thank you for joining us. Peace. All right, so people, we're gonna get to the shits. Well, matter of fact, Mr. 704, you're still backstage, but if you want to join on this topic, let me know. Just wave your hand in the air, and I'll bring you back up if you want to join. Oh, okay, yeah, he want to join. Cool. So yeah, stay on for the topic. I love it when the guests actually stay on for the actual conversation because he has a great build. He can actually partake in this topic. So tonight's topic: is it disrespectful to post the flaws of the other people's builds after the car show, or was this during the car show? I don't know. Was this during the car show?
Well, he filmed it during the whip show.
Yeah,
He filmed it and then posted it later.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to my footage first, or Miss TJ, you got it? With your footage first, and then we got the video.
Okay, here we go.
Block that.
You see the boots? You see the boots? Hey, we need to play boots on the ground right now. You still playing? Oh, don't. TJ, you got boots on the ground. Play. I'm going to make you do it, too. What's up, man? Going down the waterway. Where you think you can block? I had to run away. Hey. Oh, a lot of everything. What's up? Hey. But now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I go there you go, put it around, right? Come on. No, come here. I'm gonna do it with you. Oh, you're not doing it. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Watch this. Hold up, DJ. Bring it back. Let me show you how to do this. Come on. You ready? Come on, you take this one. We're gonna make this one. You ready? Here we go. Well, let's go. Give me one time. To the right. To the right.
Well, where do we start?
That look like some shit.
Okay, these are all assumptions, ladies and gentlemen. We're not attacking nobody. We're talking about a subject. So let me say this. That car, well, if everybody that's been on the car scene paying attention to all of the back and forth with the donks and the box Chevys and this and that, everybody knows that Florida is donk capital, and Chicago is supposed to be box Chevy capital. Now, those are all assumptions. That's just a back and forth. If that car, that particular car, was from Chicago, and the owner of said car was talking trash about we gonna come down to Atlanta and kill the box Chevy game, then I could partially understand why that person did what they did. But it's definitely hating because that person did what they did. You get what I'm saying? I get if you're a judge, if you're a car show judge, you find the flaws, that's one thing. But judges don't film the flaws and then post them on the internet, for the world to make judgments or assumptions. So I think whoever filmed that video was either in an opposing camp, a competitor, or was getting back at said person for talking trash if that was the case. But it's hate. Anyway,
okay, let me jump in here. I'm from the North, Midwest, close to Chicago. Close to Chicago. So I've been seeing these builds for a long time. So if I'm getting this scenario right, the person filming that is from Chicago?
No. The person
I don't know.
I'm assuming now. When I say all of this,
okay. Let's assume that person is from Chicago. But man, them cars be looking
No. The person that would film it would be from Florida. Would be
from Georgia or Florida. He wouldn't be.
Right,
okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah. I was wrong. Wait.
Okay,
right.
My second viewpoint is, I think Rick Ross got y'all fucked up. Don't let these videos gas y'all up. This is not realistic. What some of them boys in Florida is doing is way out of y'all stratosphere.
It's out of everybody.
Y'all need to fucking relax.
Those cars cost more than the average house.
Yes. What I mean, they are out of here, out of here.
I said this earlier. That's money that ain't been taxed. I don't give a damn who built it. You think about it, $500,000, you ain't got a $1 million house on a car. Uncle Sam ain't seen no tax from none of that money. You talk about that.
So to point out the flaws, that's very realistic. And let's just be fucking honest. It's a box Chevy, bro. If we're getting to the point where some of these parts have to be refabricated. They don't even sell some of these parts no more, do they?
But all cars are exactly the same. They just got a different face on them. They all got a frame, they all got a motor, and they all got 4 tires. The value is in what you want to pay for. A Bugatti is $2 million. Ain't got none of that. But people go buy them and ride them around the same. So just because of the box Chevy don't make it less. It's just an older car that people want to modify. So let's not belittle them because they're box Chevys. You get what I'm saying?
I don't think Mr. was trying to belittle the car. I think the point he was trying to make is that it's just at what point are we unable to find parts? We know we can call KP to get some G-body parts, right? Super shout out KP. You need your G-body parts or any kind of part. Call my girl KP. She got you, right? But
and I'm sure if you ask her, she would say it's getting tougher and tougher to find parts.
I was going to say it probably is getting tougher and tougher to find parts. However, I think it's real petty though to film someone's flaws. Like, come on, cracks in the dash, just around the window sill, just on the back bumper. Skip and I can tell you that we've done many car shows together where we've judged cars and we've pointed out things discreetly. We discreetly point out flaws. We don't make scenes like, hey, y'all seen this? We don't do that. We literally will walk up. He and I will be standing next to each other. We'll point at something kind of discreetly, and we'll keep walking. We're not even trying to bring it to people standing close to us attention, the flaws that we see when we're judging a car show. So I don't understand why somebody would film that.
He just understood my point. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you don't. But you also got to look at. But you also got to look at too, the person that did the work. You got to understand, when you bash that company, you're taking food away from their kids. You're taking a lot of stuff, because if you're showing that they're doing bad work and then they don't get nothing, nobody don't come to them. And that might just be a one-time thing. But at the same time, you never bash a company on social media. You just don't do that.
I understand what you're saying, Travis, about bashing a company, but nobody called out a company's name.
Right. No, I'm just saying in general. Yeah.
Oh, but what I'm saying is, go ahead, Skip. I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
Dante, you made a couple of good statements there, here and there, and then some of the statements are just opinion. To say that a box Chevy is the cheapest car to build, it's just that people ain't putting the same money on them that they putting in dollars. That's all that is.
Yeah.
Because any car can take any amount of money to build it, however it needs to be built. But that's opinion. But one thing you said up here, and I had to laugh at it, is he should have brought that raggedy shit out there anyway.
Yeah, I might take him off. Take him off. Take him off. Take him off right now. Right now. Right now. No, I said the only thing I said that the issue was filming it and posting it, because if for the people that saw the video, he had to walk around the car a few times to see the flaws, then get his camera ready to go to each and every flaw without missing a beat. I'm gonna go from this flaw, I'm gonna go to this flaw. It ain't like you was just like, hey, I'm videoing and then I caught it in my video later. No, I went here to here to here to here. Mm-hmm. No, that's no. It was just part of like,
on them blemishes. That bitch was
you could have, but it was just a part of. It was just a part of not even just filming it. It was a part that it was being shared on social media. You know, people have done things. I'm not saying we've all been around. Hey, y'all seen this, y'all seen that, but you keep it in your camp. You keep it however you keep it. But I've never seen
it done that way.
For yes, it done that way for someone that of that magnitude in the box Chevy in that part of the game. That's you know what I'm saying? That's the thing that was, and it's wild that the first one has came out like that, and it was so volumized of the person that it was done to.
The person who owns the
and
box.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, let me give y'all a little pushback because y'all sounded a little vintage. What he did, y'all sounded a little vintage. I ain't want to call y'all old. I'm just gonna say vintage.
Okay.
What he did was a modern sentiment of what niggas feel all the time when they leave shows. Soon as somebody else win over you, you immediately go to the flaws. You just didn't record it. You just didn't say it out loud. You might have said it to your friend. You called your club members when you left the show. Man, that bullshit ass cop with all them feathers won, and I ain't win. Fuck that nigga.
Not the feathers.
But see, that makes 100% sense what you're saying, and it's
I
positive.
agree, Dante. I agree with you, Dante. They do sound soft.
This person, whoever filmed it, I'm willing to bet you, whoever it was that filmed it, ain't got a box Chevy. That the person that owned the box Chevy with all the talking he do, he should have never brought this box Chevy out of his state. I know he has more than one car, the person who owns that car. So for him to bring this car down here, he opened himself up to all of that. Now, should it have been done that way? Of course not. But hey, that's part of the shit talking. That's part of the game where you say something and then you show up with that.
Right. Yeah, you're right. But I think Dante missing the point. It's the point of everybody shit talk on social media. Up until that video was posted, it wasn't videos posted, you know, to that level. Everybody shit talking. Somebody like, hey, well, we can get on a, you know, they get on there and make the little, you know, meme videos or whatever, or somebody can just make a comment. Hey, shit, your bumper was fucked up. What you talking about? But you ain't see the video of it. No in-depth video of your bumper being fucked up, being passed around.
Dante, you a little upset.
Dante get on my nerves. Please don't follow up. I'm about to kick him off. I'm about to kick him off.
Wait, the other cars need to stay away from Atlanta, Dante. What that mean? Explain.
Dante
explain. I don't know what that means.
I feel like he's saying that somebody opened the doors to this, and now everybody's gonna do it.
But now, KP,
that's what I feel like.
I see what you said, KP, about you feel like they can't wait to hate on your bill. It'll be different. And everybody gets hate in their own way to get it, but I don't think it'll be to that magnitude. Like the guy that owns that dome, everybody who knows who it is, he does do a lot of talking. And you know, the Florida is the donks and Chicago is the box Chevys, and then blah 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 blah. For him to bring a car of that magnitude, that car go up to those two shows this weekend of that magnitude, the Rick Ross show and the Street Wheel show, he should have never did that. He should have never did it. So it's one of those things that happen. I kind of wish why the dude videoed it.
I ain't gonna lie. It's some bills that look better from afar.
They do. A lot of them do.
Certain builds, I ain't gonna say no names, which we never say no names, but I ain't gonna lie, you be like, ooh, shit. And then when you get close, you be like, ooh, shit.
Well, I want to say this real quick before I jump off because I got to hit the road in the morning. Special shout out to Extreme Customs for an amazing Trump build. Luke, you did your thing, so I'm excited. I mean, I'm happy about my Trump bills. So I just wanted to jump on here real quick and give a special shout out to Extreme Custom for the hard work that they put on my car. Excellent work, brother. Thank you.
Work speaks for itself.
Work speaks for itself. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all have a blessed night. I'll see y'all soon. All right, brother. Man.
Good luck.
All right, Travis.
All right, brother. Dante.
Hey, please take Dante off here. I'm about to go in the group chat right now and tell him to get off. Get off.
but it was video at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So I don't know if he actually took that car in for the show. I can't say.
She won.
She won what?
The box.
That box won the Rick Ross show?
Yes.
I don't want to be over that right.
Lean back up to the camera.
I'm going to change my whole. I didn't know he won at Rick Ross show.
Now you see my point?
He won, right? He won, right? I ain't crazy. He won, right?
Hemming's car was there. Miss Hemming got a mean box. Miss Hemming, it's a lady here with a box Chevy.
No, I know. Yeah. Hers was at the show too. Well, hold on, because no. She won years ago. Hold on. I wasn't wrong. He won first. It was like a brown box that won second, and that Shauna P girl won third. I know I wasn't crazy.
Well, yeah, okay. I'm
I knew I wasn't crazy. Now I thought about it. Yeah, I wasn't crazy because I remember. Yeah, he won first because the Shauna P girl, the girl that did the base reviews from Arizona, and she got it painted over. Hers painted over black. She won third.
Okay, well, my whole outlook has changed. Like I said, if that man, his name won.
It's one reason. It's one reason why dunks will always be more so dominant than something like the box category or something like. It's the drop top effect. The drop top effect is real. You can put two bills together side by side, and they can even be the same car. One of them a drop top, one of them ain't. Same build, same modification. The drop will smoke that fucking car's boots every time. Something about opening it up visually, you can see more clearer into the build. Optically, it's like an illusion. Something about a drop top. Like we were bringing up Hulk Smash, the Charger here. If his car was a drop top, it would just look different. Even though he's got that crazy wrap, something about if somebody else pulls up in a drop top next to him, they would, to me, win. Swag Pack Shack is another one. Great build, not a drop top. Loser. I'm just saying.
Hey, where the fuck you going?
That's terrible.
Well, we talk about the Burts and you know how they do and what they you know what I'm saying. I understand. I've seen it. But again, this also always goes to what Skip always said. I never really knew what Skip meant the first time he said it, but now as each episode goes, you have to know your audience.
Yeah, you
like
do.
You have to really know. I don't think that nobody with a hard top dunk really thought they was gonna be in the running. No. Rick Ross.
No.
There's no way. There's no way. It's tough. It's impossible. You're talking about tough. No, it's impossible.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong, but there's nothing wrong. Like you can go to other shows and do that, but you have to know your shows.
I saw a line. They had one video when they started riding around and they was doing donuts or whatever. It was a lineup. Guess who was in the back?
The hard tops.
get your ass out here, nigga.
Now watch this. Those hard tops, and this ain't no knock on them because they was all nasty. They didn't have a quarter of the money that those had in them.
Yeah, that's another.
Like Nava won the first key. He was in the front of the line. Him and Two Fly, his car was a race car, and they was doing donuts in them cars like they everyday drivers. You get what I'm saying? So
don't worry about it. I'm taking the Tahoe in the middle of the street the next time. I don't know if we can do a donut. I don't know if we're gonna turn over. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. I'm a mash and them back tires. I got enough meat on my tires to burn out longer than they can. I guarantee you.
No power in that motor to move them 20,000 pounds like that.
Well, somebody better push it.
That 5.3 is not gonna turn no tires over like that.
Dimitri, come get her.
Hey, well, new motor me, please. We about to switch that up, man.
All right, hold on. Let me pause real quick because we're gonna get into a couple more videos. I'm going on a tangent because this conversation is very nice. Very, very nice. But did y'all? Okay, everybody saw Ply's reaction to this whole thing, right? Everybody. If you ain't seen it in the chat, go check it out. I'm not gonna play that one. I should play it, but I ain't gonna play it. But Rick Ross responded because basically, if you didn't see it, Ply was basically saying, "Hey, care.
He missing creativity.
Those don't care. Hold on. I got both of these videos in here, so I'm gonna play both. I think it has both responses in here. Bear with me. I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna do this.
Well, pretty much why I said in a nutshell, dudes don't build their cars for women no more. They build their cars.
Can y'all see that?
For coochie toting ass niggas.
Can y'all see that? Okay. Here we go.
It is real quick, but this to the car culture, the old school cars. I was talking to Nav and Grease about this shit the other day, and I was talking to Nav about it the other day actually, and I was telling them, I said, man, I don't feel like the car culture as creative as it used to be, like it was back in the day. It used to have Lamborghini doors on box Chevys and scoops on the hood and bucket seats in the inside and power antennas on the trunk, Eminem theme, studies and lows and assassin rims, curtains in the window and mother crush interior. Regardless if you thought that shit was country or not, you seen the creativity in that shit. And all different kind of cars. Now I feel like it's building them cars for other
niggas
and building cars for the hoes no more. Cause a hoe don't care nothing about a female don't give a fuck about nothing under your car. Nothing.
That's not true.
This shit became about who the smart most money. Every boat, every shoot, I ain't no female care nothing about that shit. Other hard legs care about that shit.
I care about it.
I ain't nobody care about that. And it's like I told him, if you gonna charge, if it's about being new, it's like going to the mall, getting a new outfit or some new shoes. It don't mean you killing cause your shit new. It's about how you put that shit together. And it's like I told you, gonna charge me $400,000-$500,000. My car better be able to do whatever car costs $400,000, $500,000. If Bentley for $400,000, I can get it from Florida, from California, turn back around, come straight back to Florida, and I ain't got to drop that car. That Bentley ain't gonna live in no shop. I know that. Not for no $400,000. So now I just feel like same car, same rims, same interior, same motor, same lights, go to the same every month. The only thing different is the color coordination. And I just feel like now this shit is about who spent the most, and it ain't about what I feel the car culture used to be about, the creativity.
I want to make this clear. When you see a street hustler who money right and he got that old school Chevy, right? Because I had these DM, they say, I'm just trying to imagine what that feel like to spend that much money in a car. You want to know? Well, I'm finna do my best to describe it to you. It feel like if for the first time the quarterback passed you the ball, you took it and you broke. The whole stadium stood up. Ain't nobody ever screamed your number. Ain't nobody ever said your name, but you done broke. You want to know what it feel like when you riding solo in that vert? And if you want to ride solo, let him ride solo. Let a boss have that feeling. You riding solo in that vert. You coming into that end zone, boy. The whole city recognize you. You did it. You made it. Everybody who made it to the car show, you a hood celebrity. You a legend. You a superstar. I want y'all to know, y'all got the streets talking. Y'all got the world talking. I'm talking globally. So if you know it's a that know you and you was at the car show and they won at the car show, broke got an opinion. Broke get a ticket, but he got an opinion. The opinion is free. Just tell him you doing autographs right now. You doing it big. You was at the car show and put a big key holders. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
He ain't saying shit.
We have to hear him. Can you can cut him off?
Yeah, he ain't saying shit. He pissed off because niggas didn't give him all their fucking money. He ain't said
they
nothing.
Really did. And let's talk about that.
A lot of people did say that was another topic on Sunday. That was another major thing that everybody was saying. Street Whips was better than Ross Show.
Street Whips
Yeah,
is
because everybody that was
Street
at Roscoe
Whips.
went Street Whips.
Street
No,
Whips
we
has
ain't beefing,
always
child. We just talking.
Street Whips has always been about the culture. Let's just say that.
Yeah, it was.
Always been about the culture. Rick Ross, to me, has always felt like he's doing a money grab show. That's just how I feel.
Talking to
Shasha.
one of my insider correspondents, she said it was way less people there. She ain't say
A lot
it
of
was-
people
it-
came
it
to
was-
me and said
She
the same
said,
thing.
"You stressed away." That's a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, a lot of the like photographers, videographers had came to me and said the same thing. They was like, because I was telling them it was my first year at Street Whips, and they was like, well, you picked a good first to come to
Yes,
this
that is
on
fact.
on this type of weekend. And I was like, what? And they was like, it was less. They was like, they went out there, it was less than what it did. He said, somebody said it could have been like 1,500 people, and they was like, of course, somebody said, so they were supposed to have a key for the box, but they didn't have enough. He wanted to have 50 entries to do a key for the box category, but they didn't have 50 entries for the box. Something like that. Something of that understanding that it was supposed to be. I wasn't sure if it was a key. If it wasn't, let me make sure that, I say that to y'all because I didn't see or watch, but they're saying it wasn't enough box categories, box entries. I'm sorry.
Shasha, to answer your question, we're not beating Ross. We're just calling out the bullshit that he do because he got money. Number one, he's fucking the car show world up. He's gonna make it all about rich people, which it always is, because now even if you pay the $250 spectator fee, you can only go so far in his front yard. You can't go up there where the big dollar cars are and see them because you got to pay extra money to get past the line for that. So,
That's
like
good.
Mr. said, it's a money grab. And for him to make the statement he made in that last little video we saw about the ones that's talking trash was the ones that didn't buy a ticket. I hope, and this me, my broke ass, I hope don't nobody go to his shit no more, because it's all rigged for the donks to win and the people that he know. So,
But hold on.
to have the car
Have
show
you
charging
seen-
that kind of money, then saying some shit about the local car shows as if you shitting on them. Of course you are. You Rick Ross. You got hundreds of millions of dollars.
So
But you
Skip,
just
let me ask you this: in all 4 shows, do we have physical evidence that there were more than one car or build that would have beat either dunk that's won the past 4 years?
No.
No.
But there was only 3 donks in the running each year.
Yeah,
And
and
all-
like on that level, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like it wasn't. I mean, everybody knew their place. When it comes to that, when it comes to the donks, people know their place. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna take. If I was to build a donk, I'm not gonna take my donk that I knew I only spent 50,000 in up there to compete. First of all, I'm just there to park in the area and to have fun. I'm not trying to spend 25,000 to park on that cement part in the front with the fountain. No. I'm not trying to be in the running. So everybody knew their place. You knew you had to spend this. You knew you had to do this, and especially social media plays a big part. When I say they were posting day in, day out on live, on this, making memes about each other, all this, and man.
This is what we're talking about right here. She has an immaculate box.
And that was another thing that came up. That was another issue. Like I said, y'all know I looking so. Miss Shauna P, the other lady with the box Chevy. Again, we're not making this a shade thing or anything. She made a post saying that she was the first female to bring and win a box Chevy to the Rick Ross car show.
No, she wasn't. No, she was not.
Well, after that was posted, then I refresh my screen and I see Miss Angela Russell make a post saying, "Hey, you weren't. I was at the first show. I won. Showed the trophies and everything. It was.
That's
How do they give out the trophies there at Rick Ross's show? Is it like they just walk around and hand it, or is there a ceremony?
I don't know. Well, for the rest of the trophies, I don't know. There's a ceremony for the keys.
They have a ceremony for the gold keys. That's it. Everything else they ride around and hand them out.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't even know how they really even. I don't know.
But you know, if people, and I've been against Rick Ross's show from the beginning. That man got a garage on the side of his house, about 15,000 square feet. He got over 200 cars, and they got that thing. And he pulled them out to his front yard. His car show.
Lean forward, Skip. Lean forward.
I think he said like he got a garage full of cars. He pulled them out. He put them back in. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like to see people in the streets.
Right, and he doesn't.
All right, I really like to see people in the streets.
Nobody else is doing. And then he made a video days before his show talking about shout out to the $20 shows. But if you want to be a boss, come spend your money with Ross. I mean, how arrogant can you be? I mean, and then he don't need the money, but to make these statements as if you pissing on everybody else calls you Rick Ross. I hope his show his numbers decline every year because he's raping the car scene. He don't give nothing back. Now, granted, those keys cost probably as much as his house. But again, that's only 2-3 keys. You get what I'm saying? That you don't show up to nobody else's show. You don't say, hey man, I'm gonna pop in at this show over here in Buckhead or wherever, just to give everybody else some little traction. So you can, up for your show, but nah.
Right. And I also think he obviously has greased a lot of palms for this one. I heard not a peep about issues, about people protesting, about needing more police. We ain't nothing this year. His shit went up without a hitch, and it was damn near a nightmare.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, that's why last year. That's why when a lot of people asked me, it was like, "Well, you're not going to Ross show," and I was like, "Man, the way I'm set up, I don't like dealing with traffic. I don't even go to Florida Classics. I don't like stop and go traffic. I don't like nothing that doesn't flow easily to me. Like I just want to get in and park. I don't want to
Nighthawk down there running around.
And first of all, we old, but we in stop and go traffic for 2-3 hours. Where the bathroom at? I'm not doing this. Like, come on, man. Like, no, I can't. I don't like. I can't. So once they had that whole issue or stated the whole issue last year, it was just like I can't do it.
But at the end of the day, man, we were on here talking about this subject of blasting people, putting people on blast the way it was done. It was definitely disrespectful. It was wrong. It was hating. It was, all the other words you can say about that. But to find out after we did all this conversation about this, that car won first place at Rick Ross's show for whatever the trophy was for that category. The other boxes had to be just as raggedy, if not even more so.
Well, you see what Dante said.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit for Ross, and I don't know. I want to do this, but we're just on 2 different frequencies. There's no way possible Rick Ross would even hear about one of the car shows in our ecosystem.
Somebody told him. No, I'm telling you, I saw this video, Mark. I'm not exaggerating. He made that video about the $20 car show.
He did.
I saw it. One of the other car shows Saturday bought trophies from me, and he showed me the video of Rick Ross standing there asking his cameraman.
And they reposted it too, saying, "Hey, this is the $20 car show they talking about." It was a This Is Atlanta one, right? Yeah, This Is Atlanta car. Yeah, they reposted and said, "Hey, this is the $20 car show they talking about."
That wasn't exaggerating. He said that.
That's different. Okay.
But it's even worse because last year, when all those people that bought those tickets that got left and couldn't get in the gate, and then the day after the show, he makes a video saying, "Man, I'm gonna fix all that. I just used the money I made for the show." You ain't addressed the issues that people, got beat up out their money or whatever. You come on in there to brag about buying another 100 acres that you still didn't use for this car show. So,
and then I don't even think he did that. I don't even think he did that.
Hey,
I saw the footage of the drone footage. that shit was light.
Real
Oh
light.
yeah.
I told you that's what they said.
Oh yeah. One of my friends, a good friend of mine, he's a vendor there, and they sell the Rick Ross hats with the car show thing on it. They got the license to put his logo on it. Last year, he said they sold 3,000 of those hats at $65 a piece.
Wow.
He said they sold
Let
maybe
me see.
14.
What's the math on that? Hold on. Wait a fucking minute. You said $3,000.
It's like $140,000.
65.00. That's
Times
$195,000.
Yeah.
Woo!
Now this year he said they only sold about 1,400,
Only.
which is still a lot, but he said they went out there with like 5,000 because of what happened last year. So, yeah.
Street was a better show. Just need to get better on the registration and the judging. So, I mean, a lot of feedback, especially, I think a lot of this is just really coming from the dunk culture and all that, because, I mean, those are the cars that you're really, really seeing the most. Y'all still want me to play the other video?
Good to see you, Miss Hemi. Thank you for tapping in.
Yeah. Let me bring this.
Oh yeah, they do need to get better on their registration. I ain't gonna lie to you about that.
You've been in the game. We've been in the game a super long time. Go ahead.
All right. Oh shit. Wait a minute.
Make another video to be more specific about the is it cool posting flaws of people cars topic. Somebody commented, how you gonna respect the build that has flaws? I wasn't under the impression that your build had to be flawless to be respected. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I remember back in the days, a dude might have just got his dump. And meanwhile, in the process of trying to get that money up so he could drop it, he primed that thing down and spray coming soon on the side. And I was like, damn, boy, that boy coming soon. I respected that. But moving along, y'all talking about shop beefs? That ain't got nothing to do with the topic. Somebody said, isn't that what the judges do? I mean, I don't know, but I've never heard of a judge taking pictures of the flaws and posting them on social media. Let's just say you yourself, you got a car. You know your car got flaws, but you still take it to the car event. You don't care nothing about winning no trophy. You see people getting footage. You thinking that they admiring your car, what have you. You know what I mean? And then a few hours after the show end, you see on social media screenshots of your car, whatever the case may be. Ha 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 ha. This thing crooked, this and that, da 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 da, whatever. Is it cool to post flaws of people's cars? Come on, man. Man, look. Some of y'all just all.
That's it.
It's not cool. It's not. But again, there has to be an underlying story to it, like what we went over in the beginning. It could have been he was talking all this trash, and now that we know he won at the Rick Ross Car Show, it could have been a hater saying, this is what won first place at Rick Ross Car Show.
Had to be.
The person he beat, who the person could have been in the camp of the person that came in second place, saying, this is the car that beat me. You get what I'm saying? So there's a whole bunch of scenarios where, but it's definitely not.
And Skullkeeper, we can't see them flaws because there's feathers every goddamn well.
So Kim,
I'm gonna get a leaf blowing. I'm gonna show all of them.
I got a question for Kim Possible, who just said people gonna post what they want. Why does it affect you? It's not really about why it affects anybody directly, but it's a matter of, I don't know if you were on here earlier, what I said, when Skip and I judge shows, we discreetly notice flaws. We discreetly point out flaws to each other. We don't put that on blast. It's not appropriate. How would you like it if somebody took your car, for example, and showed flaws on social media? It's just not cool.
Or if it's flaws that you only really knew about. Now it's put on blast.
Right.
Now it's put all the way on blast. Like you knew that, hey, I need to change the headlights. Let's say mine, the headlights, they get the condensation in it, fogs it up. But what if that's put on blast? Like it's a different, like I know. Yeah, I need to change that or whatever. But hey, the Amazon package, y'all know I'm the Amazon queen, might have come in a day later, so I couldn't get it in. But I'm
Dante,
not
give me your
going to
phone.
the show.
We're gonna
What?
need Dante to give us his phone.
I am. I'm about to go get him. Like for real, please.
Dante going in.
Dante said, "I can't stand those feathers."
Let me head to the group chat. Well, let me. But yeah, no.
Only
I'm
we can
seriously,
talk about him. You
I'm
can't talk
seriously,
about him.
But seriously, do you think because people don't understand that these tickets are sold in advance as well? So you think that I'm about to miss the show because of minor flaws? So I'm
Right.
gonna miss a good time with that I paid for a car entry fee. Oh no, I'm gonna be out there.
For all we know, his baby mama could have did that shit yesterday.
Well, just to say, that right there, that statement right there is exactly what Miss TJ just said. That making that video or that post about the flaws in that car was not what you're saying here. It's not what you're saying. The feedback from the judges is when you go up to a judge and say, "Hey, what was wrong? Can you show me what was wrong or why I didn't win or whatever?" But this person here was just on a mission. His mission, because like Queen Kong said, he had to have seen those flaws already and went around and made that video of just the flaw. Because he didn't go up under the hood at all. He went right past it straight to the flaw. So, there's
bring that back up what Dante said. The audio bills aren't the same.
We get a pass. Be tuned.
You lie. Let me tell you something.
No, read it again.
Audio bills aren't the same. We get a pass. You just need to be tuned. You a lie. Because now it gets to the point, since I started selling air fresheners, people calling out, your vehicle is funky as hell. They don't want to get no windy demo and blowing ass smell in their goddamn face, cigarette smell in their face. They don't want that shit all in their hair and all that. No, you do. And I've been to it. Like I say, I got it on my own video, but I haven't posted it. When you go to these hot shows and where you put your foam at and you're giving the bills and the foam is leaking out the back of your, no, you don't get a pass. You do not get a pass. Hell no.
You give out demos all day. You telling me ain't nobody got in your car rank?
No, I'm talking about the car smell itself.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about you get in somebody's car and it smells like cigarettes. You get in somebody's car, they just picked that shit up from the pick and pull or some shit like that. The shit is funky.
So you ain't saying the car got flaws. The nigga got flaws.
No, the car has flaws because now when you get a demo and that wind blow back in your face and you sitting there in the passenger seat, they ain't making them faces. Yeah, they ain't making them faces because the demo is eating them up. No, the smell is eating them up. Like for real. Like no, they don't get a pass.
What did it smell like, Queen?
Ooh. It smelled like Taraji when she came in over that movie, that Tyler Perry movie when she was in the rain. It smelled like her when she came back into the
It smelled like rank raccoon badussy. Okay, like we ain't about to do this. Yo, we not about to. No. But I got air fresheners for sale on my site, so y'all can get it. Y'all can get it.
They look like this.
They think that's free.
They do. I got some newer ones too, but yeah, like for real, no, seriously. But that is a thing that people have been
like fried fish.
Hey, and burnt it too. No, not but for real, like it's this serious. That's another thing that's like car audio people do not get I won't give you a pass.
What do you mean in the competition world they get a pass? At least that's what I'm assuming because he said we just need to be tuned in the competition world. Now, if you talk about the demo world, like you said, shit happens, but like all that bullshit you heard in street whips, they ain't gonna go on no lanes.
Let me tell you something. Again, like when I said, hey, I parked on the other side. It was so many people that came over to me. It was like, hey, it's a lot of people stuff over there. sound like trash. And I was like, well, just tell me what the color of the car looked like. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna tell you because we know how you are. I said, I ain't gonna say nothing. Just tell me what color the car is. But they said a lot of them over there was horrible. And then it went to it, after the show, people were making posts. And I was like, y'all wasn't caring about clarity when I was hiring clarity 2 years ago. Y'all just wanted to be loud. Oh, I'm loud. I'm loud. I'm the loudest in the city. I'm the loudest in the state. But y'all went down to Atlanta and they dragged y'all on the clarity. Don't nobody want to hear that muffled speaker sound. Don't nobody want to hear that.
I'm still just trying to figure out how bass vibrate funk.
The wind blows back.
The wind, yeah.
Oh.
I can't wait for y'all to get in Queen Gone truck. You'll see.
Please.
I can't wait for my little hair to blow.
I can't wait.
It's gonna blow. You
gonna blow.
Go blow.
My whole face gonna shake.
Hey, I'm telling you because
I wasn't even there, and Joker was telling me about them Infinity with all that noise. Said
I need one of those.
Heard was horns the whole day. You couldn't even understand the music. It was just turned up as loud as it can go, and you couldn't even hear it.
Nobody, because everybody was trying to outplay Skip. It had to be. I'm not even exaggerating. I think he put all the audio builds over there, and it had to be 50 of them playing.
Trying to play at the same time, trying to be loud.
At the same time. And it was like, as soon as we drove, it was a headache. And I said,
Let me ask y'all this. If he would have put it in context a little bit better than the way he did, would y'all think different? Meaning, if he would have played that video and said, okay, now look at this car, or look at my car, and this is what I'm saying. And if he would have brought his complaint to the table like that, would y'all be saying something different?
No, because I still would have been, you went to the flaws. Exactly. You went straight to the flaws. No.
Yeah, he showed all the negative. He didn't say why he did it. He didn't go in there and say, this is what won Rick Ross's show. He didn't say, this car beat my car. Look at this bullshit. He just made a video of the flaws and posted it. And that's why everybody's going crazy about it, because that was just pure hate, straight hate.
So explain what a stunt wall is to our modern muscle car drivers who may not know.
Go ahead, Skip.
A stunt wall, if you're in a truck like a Tahoe, like Miss Queen Kong's here, it's where you open your back door and you have speakers on the back doors. You can have speakers in the hatch that blow out. It's considered a stunt wall because it's not inside the car and it's a wall of speakers. Now, in the beginning, everybody was making those just to be loud, and then came the time to tune it and make it sound like it would sound inside the car. What everybody's doing now is they're getting these horns, these phenolic, is that how you say it? Phenolic horns? And they're getting these long tubes that make it travel even farther, and it's all horny. It's almost like if you ever been to a Spanish club and the mariachi band comes out, how it sounds. Imagine that magnified 1,000 times. And you got people that might have 50 horns and then 10 speakers. Your ears, they hurt like somebody's actually sticking something in your ears. So you put 20,000 watts on that, and you're standing across the street. You can't get behind that vehicle because it'll hurt your ears. And that's what the majority of these guys in these $100 cars want. They want the loud, 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 loud. They don't care about clarity. And I'm louder than you. I'm louder than you. So stunt walls, I've never had one at my car show. I did last year. I'll take that back. I used to
20 bills.
Because they disturb everybody. They don't respect the show itself. They all want to play at the same time, and it's just aggravating.
Nobody knows when to turn it off or anything like that. And then, like I say, they came to me after the show. They was like, you was just so respectful. You didn't keep it on, just playing stuff. You cut it off. You took a break. You had your, you just had your time. You were respectful of the music. I play a lot of old school Memphis music, Georgia like that. It wasn't a lot of this new stuff that you don't know the words and hope and all that. You know what I'm saying? So
Dante, yeah, you came to my show with a stunt wall, but did I not clarify what was going to happen? We're going to play these. and I'm gonna give you for your phone, blah 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 blah. You gonna turn it off, and I say that before you pay your entry fee. You get what I'm saying? Because I understand people want to come out to my shows and have fun and do whatever, but no, we're not gonna piss off everybody else that wants to come and enjoy all the cars that can't. You got to scream at each other to have a conversation, and you sitting side by side.
Right.
I
Hey,
love I love
hey,
them right, like Joker's truck, your
Yep.
truck, you know, some David Cook's truck. These cars, they can beat the block down, and you can understand every single word. But when
Yep.
it's ear piercing, no, that don't come to my show. I don't
Hold
want
on. Yep, KJ, if you ever come across this video, I want to let you know, still keep them over there next year. Keep me in my same spot. Like, don't let nobody else come over there. Because now that everybody going to be like, oh, well, you know what? I want to get in my own area too. Nope, you ain't thought about that first. Keep me in my same
So
spot.
what's the craziest reaction? What's the craziest reaction you've ever gotten during a demo?
That one that I just posted when that girl tried to damn near climb out the window.
Mm-hmm.
That one that I just posted. Man, that thing is up on Instagram. Like Instagram, that
you just ride around.
I saw it. When I looked at it, you had 9,000 likes earlier.
Yeah, that thing on Instagram. She, and then she, you know, she was reaching for a door handle. Wasn't no door handle. She didn't even want to look back to say, "Hey, turn it off." She was just like, just you know,
and trying to hold her hair.
You going to jail? You kidnapping niggas with speakers? You crazy?
But it was good. That was probably about that one was one.
Well, I forgot you. Yeah, you know.
He get on my nerves.
I have some moonshine. Yeah, I got. Yeah.
No, I understand. You can't do that and play a 6 order. Yeah, he gonna mess it up. You can't do that.
Why would you even put that? Yeah, I don't drink it. I ain't drinking it. I tasted it when I first got it, but it's sitting.
You got some gasoline. You know how the kids be like, "I got that gas. Got that gas."
Oh, they better not.
I won't let nobody drink it.
You got that gas?
Yeah, I won't even bring it out. Taste this.
Where you get it from, Skip?
What? Remember? Oh my God, this was 2019 or 2020 when I can't think of the time. We did a big fundraiser at the car scene. We got toilet paper and bottled water and went down south to the town that got devastated by the hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who's from that town that was on the car scene, his family was making it, and they gave me 2-gallon jugs of it.
Oh, that shit ain't no good. No, anyway.
Don't do number A's like wine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do because we still got some in there that we done had about 4 years. Oh,
it just gets better and better.
It do.
I would never bring it out and let nobody taste it because it'll put water in your eyes.
Yeah, it will. And once you shake it up and look at them bubbles, you're done. You're done for.
Expiration dates is a scam.
And they are.
Your stomach will tell you different, boo.
No, it ain't.
You'll find when they go down.
You ever buy them little what's them things you put on your popcorn with the seasoned popcorn salt?
Yeah.
Things like all the different things. Them things dry up or whatever. It's still good.
It's not.
Just break it up a little bit.
No, it's not.
You're supposed to tap it on the corner of the thing, like shake it up, like
no.
Yeah, that ain't expired. Just break it up a little bit.
Don't trust the person who doesn't put ketchup in the refrigerator. Okay, that's him.
I got flavors and colors.
It says refrigerate after opening. On
they don't
say that in small letters.
You don't put yours in the refrigerator after you open it?
He didn't. He didn't.
Yeah, we put it in the refrigerator. No, yeah, we put it in the refrigerator. I'm just saying, I didn't read the instructions, but I bet you it's in small writing.
It probably is, but that's not the point.
It's on them. Shit.
Y'all acting like that's something hold on. Y'all acting like that's something you know when you born. Don't
ketchup does not go in the cabinet. You probably got bubble guts too, don't you? You be on the toilet. You be on the toilet. He be running to the toilet like, I don't know what happened. That ketchup.
What
I
happened?
put it in the cabinet.
Nobody want no cold ass ketchup on their fries.
Shitting all the
Nobody
time.
want that shit. I want it.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. This is an ongoing argument in our house.
Anyway,
I
have we
throw everything away.
have we entertained this topic enough for the evening?
Uncle Roberts, my show is September the 7th. Put it
Your
on your
show?
calendar. My show, the Ring Show, the Battle for the Ring Show. This show where I give out these. September the 7th.
You got me a spot of where I need to park. Or where I need to park. Okay.
Skip, you're gonna have a music key.
Some rings for the music.
Yes.
Installs and such. I possibly, yeah.
We want all King Kong's followers to come. Y'all pull up in y'all
Wait,
stuff.
I'm not interested. Hold on. I'm not interested.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. But we
Whoa.
want people to show up because we want to put some faces to these names. We want to meet you, Jessica. We want to meet you, Dante. We want to meet you, Arthur. We want to meet you, Colby. We want to meet you, Eric. We want to meet you, Jessica. Who else?
Dante, go ass down. Make a flyer.
Roderick.
September the 7th.
We need to meet you, Roderick. We want to see all of y'all at Skip Show. Come bring them. Benjamin, come on.
I got one more thing to say.
Go ahead.
It just popped into my mind. I'm surprised that as music artists, Ross doesn't have a key for audio.
That's good.
Because I'm from Florida and he don't give a damn about car audio.
But I'm just saying, you a music artist. They claim back in the day they was making all them videos, 612 and this in the trunk and all that. But you don't have a category up for a key for that. It's kind of crazy.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna wrap this thing up. Good conversation.
Boy, please.
Big
Dante, your friend.
Cute.
Your friend.
That's my brother.
Who was telling he cute?
Please backspace that part out.
Oh,
Please
God.
backspace that part out.
Black guy.
What the hell?
Oh, backspace.
God,
Get off, boy. I can't wait to call you after this is done. I'll be done. Dante, get off.
Balls came from Florida, Skip. I'm from Florida, Dante. I know that. I never said where they came from. I just said what they are.
Please get off.
Like they're teaching us something.
I'm about to block his ass.
Oh Lord. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Great conversation. We may have to have a part 2 to this one. That was a great conversation.
We got to set some ground rules. Ain't no grown ass man turn on the chat.
Anyway, moving on. Keys to the city. June 22nd. Going down. We need does he have an updated flyer for this?
Well, I saw one.
I see he made a couple of posts.
We need to update.
I'll go get another one for next week.
Somebody give a Bled 392. We need an updated flyer. June 22nd. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the vibes. I have no more information on the show, but we will have more information for you next week. Rep Your City. Don't forget, we already talked about this one 1,000 times. You don't want to miss it. It's the 4th annual Rep Your City. Shout out to Dope Girl Nay. This is going down on the 28th. We're going to make that trip to South Carolina. It's in Walterboro. Take a screenshot of this one. All the dope rides from that region will be there, including some from the metro. Gates open up at 2 o'clock. Judging starts at 6. This is a long one, but it's a good one. Shout out to Dope Girl Nay, friend of the show. We already talked about this one. This is the kickoff. The Summer Car Show, 280 North Talbot Boulevard in Lexington, North Carolina, 27292. This is sponsored by friends of the show as well, Black Pearl Showboys in the building. We were supposed to collaborate on something about a year and a half ago. We need to circle back around to something special because we need you. So if y'all watching this Black Pearl, hit us up. This just in. SSDC. What does that stand for, Miss TJ?
Stop playing.
Click.
Huh?
Secret
Smoke just
Society.
said it.
Secret Society to click. I want to see if y'all was paying attention.
We know.
The patio presents Smoke and Speed Day Party. This is at the patio in Snellville. So a little bit of love on the east side here. A lot of stuff going down on the south side. So if you're on the east side, here's your opportunity. 3888 Stone Mountain Highway in Snellville, Georgia. This is on the 28th as well, from 12 to 5. Pull up, smoke, sip, eat, party, and chill. Like that. Beachfront Edition, Motorfest, July 12th. Shout out to Bling Breezy and the Street Kings. It's going down again, y'all. I don't know
That's
which
the 11th and the 12th. So it's a light show. Yep, light show on Friday night, car show on Saturday.
This is a really, 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 really big one. Really, really, really big one. A lot of turnout to this show. Largest car club, 10 best of shows, and a lot more details. So if you want to make that trip to Ohio, shout out to them. This is in Ohio, right?
Yep, that's Ohio, Columbus.
So yeah. Last but certainly not least, pull up and chill 2 to 8. This is also like a day party type of deal. Saturday, July 26th at Vibes on the east side. More love for the east side. Shout out. Street royalty will be in the house. Free parking, free entry, free section. 7300 Stonecrest Concourse Suite 100 in Stonecrest, Georgia. And Miss TJ, we got a video, right?
We got
August 16th, all roads lead to SC Fairgrounds in Columbia, South Carolina. That's right, we talking Project Jasmine Ladies Fest 2025 car, truck, and bike show with categories including Best Top 30, Best in Show, King and Queen, Sound Competition, and much, much more. Featuring some of the baddest women in the city. You see the names right there, baby. And this car show not just for the ladies, it's for the fellas too. So fellas, bring out every whip you got. VIPs available. Bring your tents and your chairs for this one. All going down SC Fairgrounds. You see the address, you know where it's at. This benefit is benefiting the stop of domestic violence and the Jasmine A. Gant Memorial Scholarship. 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. August 16th. It's Project Jasmine Ladies Fest 2025 car, truck, and bike show. We will see you there, baby.
And watch it go. There it goes. Do a thing, got that mojo.
There you go. I mean,
Okay.
I think also, let me end with this. I think sometimes we get trapped in a little bubble and we think that we got the only like thing that's going on. Like we the only people that's going to car shows in this little area right here. People doing shit everywhere, y'all. They do it. They doing shit everywhere. There's dope shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Don't think you're in a bubble. Get your ass on the road and go out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Go check out Nighthawk hosting the show. You know what I'm saying? Go out and Dope Girl Nay in South Carolina, North Carolina,
Yep.
Ohio, that part. You know what I'm saying? Get on the road. Y'all always be asking for more stuff to do. Y'all tired of going to these $20 shows, as Rick Ross say. You know what I'm saying? Get out the show.
But I'm gonna give people an idea. When you start to travel, at least take the day before too. Like seriously, like when I'm saying, like when I'm tired, when I get to these shows, like don't travel the day of, and then you have to go to the show. Like I'm saying, we went there Saturday, and then the block party was that day. Like if we would have got it Friday and get time to relax, but I got pictures. Demetric and my transport, they would sleep in the Denali, like while they was detailed, because you know they had to drive. And when you're traveling, please try to add a day before and a day after to recover, especially if you're over 35.
Right.
Especially if you're over 35. Like, don't play. Like, for real. If the show is on Saturday, get there Friday and take off Monday.
Yeah.
Also, a word of advice to all competitors. When you go out of state, especially to somewhere like Florida, go down there with an open mind that the judging, the way car shows are ran in all these different locales is completely different. I can tell you from experience that Florida, if you don't have the reputation first, then you can cancel Christmas when it comes to winning. So if you're going to go support these people, don't go down there with the knowledge, why we have to show every day, every weekend in Atlanta, I'm going to go here and kill it. Because a lot of times it's not that way. Know your audience, people. If you're going to have fun, go to have fun. If you're going to win, be prepared. Is all I'm saying.
And it is a name. It is a name game. I'm a caveat off of that. When we went to Florida for the top 5 show, you know, them fellas already knew me. We was cool. For me to win best SUV over all them Florida SUVs, you know, I've seen the back talk on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see this and this and this. It is a name game, but it is a respectful name game because I knew them fellas. We talk, we chill, we, you know, I shared it, you know, it's just respectfully. And again, you got to know what's the difference. I'm a female. Right. Y'all males, they see males every day with the SUVs and the audio. They're not used to seeing a female.
That was stupid.
Please, I don't know. You said in the group chat. Please get off.
Happy birthday, Soulkeeper.
Happy birthday,
brother.
Anyways, but yeah, it's a name game. It's a popularity game. But you just have to. Everybody just go to these shows to have fun, and then get what you get, and then just take it as that.
And at the end of the day, nigga, you lost. Shut the fuck up,
right.
Bitch. You just
it's
lost.
always gonna be somebody better.
You lost. I'm tired of people getting mad when they lose.
It's always gonna be somebody better.
It was a moment. It was a moment at Themes on the Beach when we were trying to decide one of the winners. I saw some attitudes kind of shift. Like somebody
they said some stuff. They said some stuff. People to bring it up.
Huh?
They said some stuff. Oh yeah.
So, I mean,
for real, the Themes on the Beach.
I say y'all after the show, I'm not gonna put it out there because we had a good time.
No, don't put it out there. I'm saying it was that a little bit hostile at Themes on the Beach.
No, it wasn't hostile. It wasn't hostile. It's just you hear people talking. You overhear people talking about their grievance about not winning, but it was heat out there. It was a lot of pressure. I'm sorry. It was all the cars there were top tier. Not one car there. There was not a car there that didn't deserve to win. Not one. So
all I'm saying is when people you can't talk out both sides of your mouth. Some people say, "Oh, it's all about the love. It ain't about the trophy." Nigga, you stop lying. You want to win. Just say that. Stop playing. Stop lying.
If you enter, I said it. If you enter, you want to win. People will never take what I say. If you truly are heartfelt about you just in it for the culture, you in it to have fun, don't enter. Pay the entry fee just to part where everybody else part and keep it moving. Tell them, hey, don't judge me. Don't give me no paper. But they got too much pride. They ain't gonna do that.
I've been saying this since we had this podcast. Anybody that opens their mouth and say it ain't about the trophy, but you pay an entry fee, you a fucking lie. If you do just a stunt, pull that bitch out the garage, wash it, run around your cul-de-sac, pull it back in the garage. But if you bring it to a car show and pay an entry fee, you want to be judged. You want to show that you got the best. And when you don't win because you think you should, hence the attitude. So yeah.
I'm with Miss Henry. Step your game up. You lose, step your game up. Step your game
Go
up.
back in the lab.
Go back to your drawing board. Do something else.
I want to know who that girl was, Miss Henry. I'm gonna call you. You got to tell me who that was.
With that being said, we appreciate all the new viewers. If you have not subscribed yet, you ain't hit that bell. You may be hating. You may be hating at this point. You know this is great. Nobody else is doing this. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody. I don't know them niggas that's doing it. I just think it's us. Hit the subscribe button, hit that bell so you don't miss a thing on AtlantaCast Network. Also, go to AtlantaCastNetwork.com for everything that you may miss, scheduling, calendars, Queen Kong's website. Get your merch. She got the air freshener so you funky ass niggas cars to smell better. All that stuff is on deck. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you can also book Built to Inspire tour services. You want to get with Skip with Skip's Trophies and more. You want to get judging. You want to get hosting. You want to get everything. We do it all here on Atlanta CarCast. Yeah, bitches.